If we know exactly where a child is up to in their development, we can then target what we do specifically to what that child's needs are and what will take them to the next step of their development. We need to know how we can empower those people who spend the most time with young children to do things for the benefit of those children they're working with. My name is Stephen Howard. I'm an associate professor in the School of Education and theme leader for the Self-Regulation and Cognitive Development theme in Early Start. The Self-Regulation and Cognitive Development Research Group really looks at how children's self-regulation develops, why that's important, and what we can do to support it. So we know that self-regulation is important for right now. It's how we interact with the world. Can we sit still? Can we pay attention? That self-regulation ability is going to allow us to resist impulses and interact independently and productively in our world. And that's going to translate throughout our life as well. It means that we won't make as many risky choices as adolescents, and we'll engage more independently and productively in society as adults. So what we then need to know is what we can do to foster those abilities early on to set really good positive trajectories for young children. One study in particular that we've recently finished is a study with 50 preschools and nearly 500 children where we were looking at playful ways that we can support their self-regulation development, the sorts of games and activities we can do with young children in preschool over the course of a year, that at the end of the year we see those benefits that we're trying to realize. Self-regulation is a really fruitful area for research. Those coming into the field, there's still lots of work to be done. We're trying to tackle this work as best we can and as efficiently as we can, but of course there's always room for collaborations from new researchers, from organizations who also have an interest and passion in this and want to try out with us and co-develop some of the things that we're looking at. If we're able to promote the self-regulation of our youngest generation now, in 20 years, we'll have a generation of young adults who can interact independently in the world, make choices that are considered rather than impulsive. That's really what we want for our young children, to be able to have productive and positive futures.